Many thanks for joining us. Let's now take a look at the news in detail. Now, the Gambia Committee on Traditional Practices, known as GAMCOTRAP, has launched a transformative 3-day capacity-building training at its headquarters in Kanifing, meticulously designed for law enforcement officers. This initiative aims to equip these officers with the knowledge and skills necessary to effectively tackle gender-based violence and harmful traditional practices. Baiko reports.
Over 45 security personnel from the Department of Interior are attending 3 days training, which aligns with both national and international human rights standards, which emphasize the critical role that law enforcement plays in protecting vulnerable populations. Participants engage in comprehensive discussions led by experienced facilitators focusing on the complexities of gender-based violence and the legal framework in place to combat it. Speaking with this medium, GAMCOTRAP Chief Executive Officer Dr. Aissatou Toure on the purpose of the training.
The purpose of this workshop is to engage the security forces, because if you look at the recent saga that happened in the Gambia regarding the effective implementation of the law, where a case was brought by the IGP and they sentenced the culprits, and it triggered a lot of reaction. As a result, we thought it was very important to engage the security forces to know what is FGM, to know what their role is, and the fact that there is a law, that the law is not about GAMCOTRAP or CSOs. Our role is to complement the state, but they need to be empowered to be able to effectively implement the law. That is one.
Within the 3 days, attendees will learn the existing legal framework on FGM, international and regional frameworks, FGM and the law national legal framework, role of the law enforcement officers, FGM and religion, among others. Dr. Toure set light on the module to the Gambian context.
There is a module that is being created. It's a global module, and the Gambia was left out. And as a result, we decided to engage with the World Bank Group, working with them to develop the module. The module has been developed partially, and these 3 days is to engage the law enforcers to look at the Gambian context and see how we can adapt that module to our context before it is included into the global context. And GAMCOTRAP being the lead organization in the Gambia addressing FGM and other harmful practices, we were given the responsibility to do so. So these 3 days are going to be very engaging.
As the training progresses over the few days, participants will engage in role-playing scenarios and case studies to deepen their understanding of the challenges faced by survivors of gender-based violence and how they can help navigate these issues within the legal system. Former Vice President of the Gambia, Dr. Aissatou Toure, said among the engagement is also to raise awareness and working with security forces on the validation.
And raising the consciousness of the security forces, and also to work with them to validate the preparations that we have done. We want to learn from them and to get their perspectives with regards to the effective implementation of the law and what are the issues that needs to be put into the manual. Those are the things that we have brought. We have set up 3 days to engage them. They are drawn from all the security apparatus, from the PIU, from immigration, fire services, DILIAG, then you have PIU and other law enforcement sectors that are supposed to be responsible for enforcing laws. So
This impactful training initiative not only empowers law enforcement officers, but also paves the way for a more effective and compassionate response to gender-based violence in the Gambia. Through these efforts, GAMCOTRAP reaffirms its commitment to safeguarding human rights and fostering a culture of respect and justice for all. Reporting for Star TV News, I am Baikor.